Good morning, everyone. It is November the 13th, pardon me, 2025, and the next three videos I'm going to put up are definitely regarding the last few videos that I put up, and this is huge on, of course, food insecurity and that, and I put them up in a series that I'm doing on it, because in the last couple of months, a lot of what I've been hearing about is the food insecurity because of the Thanksgivings, both the Canadian and American Thanksgiving, and of course, we're just around the corner from Christmas too, so there's going to be Christmas dinners handed out too, so it's understandable. But what causes all this? It's a terrible, terrible tragedy, and to feel that you're insecure and where's your next meal going to come from? And what can we do about it? And seeing how people are suffering, and fortunately, the longest 43-day, I think it is, shutdown of the government in the United States has just ended. Thank goodness. We've had 8 Democrats that, whether you want it to or not, they gave in up to a point, but I think it's a good thing that they did. So at least now they're going to be voting to get those food SNAP payments that they call for people who are on necessarily need food for the nation, and hopefully those will get out in the next couple of days, and people will be starting to be able to buy food, because what we're seeing even here, even though our government's not shut down in Canada here, we're seeing people with the food insecurity who are delaying bills, paying their bills, or having to shuffle, do I buy the food, do I pay my rent, or do I pay this, or what do I pay that month? And they're shuffling their bills around. And so this is one of the reasons why we're having the long lineups at the food banks and trying to feed everyone. And it's been a horrible situation to be in. I'm just fortunate I'm just making ends meet myself. So I'm just thankful for that. But there's so many people that are in a worse shape than I am. So I know when Christmas comes around, I mean, it's not much, but the grocery stores, they have their food drive in that as well, where they fill up a bus and deliver food. And I know that's coming up. So I usually try and get 1 or 2, even $5 food bags to donate as well. So I can't do a lot myself. But every bag, every little bit helps. You can't do it all yourself. And it's a matter of everyone coming together, and if everyone could just put $5 towards a $5 food bag to hand to the food bank, that would at least help feed people through the Christmas season and the holiday season there that's coming up very soon. And it's going to be faster than we even realize it, because there's just so much going on. It's always like a whirlwind, it seems, before Christmas, and Christmas seems to be not there, and then all of a sudden, bang, that next day it's, where'd that time fly? Between when we were thinking about it and all of a sudden Christmas is here. So that is coming up, and of course, with the food bank use up, it's hard on people. Where does the money come from? But thankfully people, with Christmas, we're going to have the turkey dinners coming out. We're going to have the turkey hampers that are going to be tried to give people as well that are coming up. And it's people who step up, and it's about helping people in need, that those can help in any way they can, whether it's helping to the food bank, whether it's helping to fill those food hampers for Christmas. It's coming up. And even with the SNAP program, thankfully, up and running, and the Republicans trying to pretend it's not their fault, of course, it's people have to realize that this is the way things work. We live in sometimes a very cruel world, and it's not always a good place to be. But that's why I always say, it's as my grandfather used to tell me, and I know I've said it before on my videos, it takes a strong community to make a strong country and build that country strong. And it's how we're going to get out of this thing, is building it community by community, and that's the way I look at it. Again, just as they had to do since we just had our Remembrance Day here, both in the States and Canada. And as my grandfather and my aunts, uncles, and everyone said during the war, we gave our sons and our daughters for the ultimate sacrifice to protect our democracy, to protect our freedom. And what we lost, we cannot gain back again. But for what they fought for, when I look at it and I look what's happening in the States, we cannot afford to lose our freedom. I mean, even at 18, when I had the chance to vote, that was something. That was freedom. I mean, yes, as I've put before on my YouTube channel before, the vote doesn't always come out the way you want it. I mean, that's why I don't blame those poor people who voted in the States and now they're regretting their vote, definitely. But it's really what comes down to it is what really makes a country independent and proactive and doing good things for them, people and themselves, is the communities. We have to learn to build strong communities back again. And I was very fortunate to grow up into a very strong community, even after the First World War, definitely the Depression, the Second World War, and it was great to be able to have that freedom. And we're still trying to fight for that freedom. And freedom also means the freedom to have food in your mouth and all the basic necessities of life. So I'm going to leave it there, everyone, today. I'm going to put those other 3 videos up, the next series of videos up for you to take a look at. And they say a lot in those videos on how we're dealing with today's problems. So everyone, take care, be safe, watch your surroundings, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.